In this series of how to start an Amazon FBA business in 2020, I do need to address product research. And product research is one of the most important and key components to actually growing and starting and scaling an Amazon FBA business. And this is probably one of the steps where most people get what I like to call analysis paralysis, because it can get a little stressful and confusing when it does come down to product research. Not much has changed, but there's definitely some new things that I want to go over in this video. Let's go. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Prestige Amazon FBA YouTube family. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the Prestige family. Who am I? My name is Andy. I'm a 7-figure seller on the Amazon FBA platform in private label, and I release videos twice a week just on Amazon FBA specific topics. So if you're interested in anything, Amazon FBA, definitely consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell to stay up to date to all the videos that I release. If you guys are interested in an interactive Facebook group, check out Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind on Facebook. And if you guys are interested in daily Instagram content, check out @theofficialandylam down below, and you can find, again, all of those direct links down below as well. Down below, you'll also find the 2020 cheat sheet that I think you might find extremely helpful as well. If you guys are interested in a free 30-minute coaching call that I give away every single video, definitely stay till the end of the video to figure out how you can be entered into winning that. So when I had started to actually make this video, I realized how long-winded of an answer, how to do product research would have been. Probably would have taken an additional, 3 to 4 hours of one single video, and I can't imagine how boring that would have likely been. And then I realized why I actually created an 8-part series of how to do product research a few months ago. So I definitely want to spend this video to kind of go over those methods, in addition to some new ones that I've used currently and that I'm using currently, to hopefully help you guys out without boring you to the extreme. But I am going to leave a link to those videos in that first video up here, so hopefully you guys can check that out too, to get a more in-depth explanation of each and every one of these techniques. So the first, and probably one of the most common ways to actually do product research, is to use a product research software tool. And if you are unfamiliar with these tools, you may have heard of the names like Helium 10, Jungle Scout are probably two of the most biggest and two of the most common softwares that most people use and have been around for a while. If you guys are unfamiliar with what product research software tools do, they basically save you hours and hours of time. When I was when I was first starting to do product research, I don't think I was using these tools in the beginning, and I was basically just basing my decisions off of tools like merchant words to kind of check for relative keyword search volume, and kind of just browsing the Amazon website. And basically these software tools filter the entire Amazon catalog for you based on certain criteria that you're looking for on your end. So whether you may be looking to sell a product that's doing at least $50,000 in revenue, or you're looking to source oversized items or small products, lightweight products, you want to filter out by review competitiveness. You can do that on all of these research softwares. Some of the research softwares that I recommend and that I've used for years is Helium 10 and Jungle Scout, but I've also been using ZonGuru more often because it has some tools that the others don't. So I do use all of these three, and I use them in different ways. So if you guys are interested at all in using any of these tools, definitely check out links below for discount codes to save you some money and hopefully put some money back into your pocket. Another option that I personally enjoy is actually just using Amazon's generated data for you. Now, you may be thinking on your end, that sounds kind of sketchy. How do you actually do this? And how do you use Amazon's data to make decisions and do product research? So this is basically how it works. Say you're on the Amazon site and you're a shopper and you're looking at products. When you go in to type in certain products, say you're a female or male, and you type in product, or you type in makeup, right? When you type in makeup, you have a list of auto-generated keywords, and these keywords are exactly what is in demand and what's being searched for on the Amazon platform. They do this for the convenience of the customer, so that maybe there's a shortcut to actually clicking a product that they were already looking for. So again, this is just purely on Amazon's end for convenience, but we can look at this from another perspective and say, okay, well, if you type in makeup, then you see these auto-populated options. Amazon knows that these guys are looking for these products, and a large majority of the shoppers that type in this keyword are looking for these long tail keywords. Now, in addition to this, you can actually dive deeper into the rabbit hole and look for more specific products that are in demand. So let's say you type in makeup space the letter B, you can see that there's longer tail keywords that people are actually looking for. You'll see things like makeup brush and things like that, and you can actually go and click those products to see what the demand is like, what the competition is like, and while using Amazon's actual competitive and search volume data. And with that said, very similarly, you can also do this on Alibaba, which is basically a similar search engine as well. You can go ahead and type in those very same keywords or very similar keywords for products that you're looking for or that you're potentially interested in, and you'll see that auto-population based on searches and search demand, which is extremely useful. Now, tagging along with that idea of using actual Amazon data to find potential products, a nice thing and a nice tactic that I like to use and that I'll occasionally browse through is to find complementary products of extremely high demand products. So a good example that I like to use for this is actually to just go and search for, let's say yoga mats. Yoga mats seem to have such a high demand, especially right now, because everybody's at home, and I actually waited about a month for my yoga mat. But yoga mats are extremely high in demand right now. But if you go and, let's say you click the top listing and you scroll further down, you'll see a section that says, people that often buy this brand of yoga mats or this yoga mat also buy X, Y, and Z products. Now, for the example of yoga mats, it may be resistance bands or jump ropes in addition to the actual yoga mat. That's when you can go and click those complementary products or products that people are buying in addition to the yoga mat, and see what the competition is like there, see what the demand is like there. I can tell you that I found pretty good products like just using this method. So hopefully you guys are able to use that method too. And also, again, you're using Amazon's data, which you can't get any better data than that. Another product research method that I really like to use is to actually look at other Amazon marketplaces. Now, typically, I usually look through the Japanese Amazon marketplace and the Germany marketplace to see, what products are in demand, what are some of the top sellers that have yet to actually hit the US Amazon marketplace, or what has hit the US marketplace but hasn't had such a big, supply for. And a good way to do this is, again, you can just Google Amazon Japan or Amazon Germany. You may need to translate the page unless you understand Japanese or German. And then I like to look at the top sellers and see what's in demand in each category. And maybe I'll find something that's interesting, run it by the US marketplace, and see what the competition is like. If I see a future demand or you see this demand start to grow, you can definitely, be confident that, since it's doing well in these other marketplaces, there's a high chance that it may do well in the US marketplace too. Of course, you have to keep in mind that some items are more applicable in these other countries, but this has been a good way for me to kind of stay ahead of the curve, stay ahead of the game, and see what I can get ahead on. Another method that I use really often, and sometimes not all the time for actual research, sometimes it's for personal shopping, but are apps like Aliexpress and Wish. And if you guys are unfamiliar with these apps, they're basically Chinese-based or overseas-based shopping sites that sell very similar products to the things found on Amazon, but usually at a fraction of the cost. A lot of the Aliexpress suppliers will actually sell some of their products on Aliexpress and Wish. So you'll be able to actually use that information very similar to the way that I described using Amazon or Alibaba's information to see what products are in demand and see what people are actually buying at this given point in time. You actually also see the keywords. Again, once you type in those keywords, you'll see what auto-populates, as well as AliExpress, I think, and Wish also has, previous purchasers, and they provide a number. So it allows you to see what's in demand and also provides you the data for that for that to check whether or not the product is in demand or not. Now, with that being said, when trying to stay ahead of the curve, a lot of other websites like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and Amazon Launchpad are also really great ideas and really great websites for you to kind of see what innovations are in the works. Not exactly for you to copy those innovations, but if you see something that can be differentiated or can be altered in some way to better suit the audience base, or maybe you can spin it a different way so that you're not totally copying the actual product, but you're able to differentiate in a way that actually again suits the audience better. You're able to get ideas from these websites to hopefully launch a better product. But again, do not go to these sites to actually copy what's being funded for there. But it's a great idea, or it's a great website, or they are great websites to actually brainstorm and get ideas from. So again, full videos to these actual product research methods, you can find them here, or definitely browse the channel for other product research and keyword research videos as well. As mentioned, this is going to be a series, so definitely stay tuned for the rest of this series and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel as well, because if you're new to the actual Amazon space, I think you're going to find this extremely beneficial and helpful, or at least that is my goal for you guys. So again, I thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys are interested in that free 30-minute coaching call, don't forget to also like and subscribe to the channel and comment down below, #PrestigeAmazonFBA. If you guys have not already checked out the Facebook group, definitely check out Prestige Amazon FBA Mastermind on Facebook, and check out my Instagram where I post daily content at the official Andy Lamb. Hopefully you find that helpful. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Again, as always, I appreciate you guys for staying till the end of this video. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot that I hopefully think that you guys are finding this content helpful. But until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.